hello. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about failure. And I was inspired to talk to you today because I watched something incredible this morning. I had a little bit of time to myself because the kids were on the PlayStation. So I thought I would ruin their brains and enrich my brain. And I enriched my brain by watching a lecture. And the lecture was given by Gareth Southgate. And it has so many interesting ideas and like just reporting on the now, like what is the situation like for young people in this world now? How can people in positions of influence be of service to help deal with the problems we have today? And he talks about race, he talks about class, he talks about connection, he talks about failure. And I have a book called History's Most Epic Fails coming out in September. And I was so happy to hear him talk about failure in this really positive way. And he says something so incredible. He says, failure doesn't define your life. It's how you choose to respond to it. And this is such an incredible message for young people, because I think it's very clear to us that young people now are inundated with images, videos, representations of what looks like success. They're inundated with something that they are being asked to be envious of, because that's how social media works. It shows you things you're envious of so you can like or share it, or entertained by it. So they are not learning about failure in a way that most people maybe would have in the past. And I thought this is really great, because I hope what my book will do is introduce young people to the idea of failure being part of the process, and you get good at stuff by failing. So what's really cool about History's Most Epic Fails is that we found failures like throughout history, and we found so many failures where there's a story where you just demonstrate the benefits of resilience. So I love that. I love that message for young people now, especially when they're surrounded with images of so much success and not so many images of so much hard work and failure. And also now, when someone fails, what happens? They have to stay away from social media because of the ridicule. So young people are getting even more and more, I imagine, afraid to fail because of that ridicule. So first of all, Gareth Southgate Richard Dimbleby lecture, you've got to catch it. It's on BBC iPlayer. I'll put a link in somewhere, comments or the description of this. But my book, History's Most Epic Fails, is available for pre-order now. And it is not the failure, it is how you respond to it that matters. And I thought that was a great message for young people. Hell, it's a great message for everyone, really. And I feel really proud that that's running through this book as well. So very excited to put something really positive out into the world that will hopefully do a small positive thing for young people. It's so hard being like positive and excited about being like progressive and of like having a good influence, but also saying buy my book. But yeah, pre-order it though still. And thank you, Gareth Southgate. If he's not gonna, well, whatever, man. The lecture was sick. Watch it.